Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is the platform where income is the outcome. Say it with me. Where income is the outcome. Where income is the outcome. Back with another amazing video. If you're new here, welcome. We're happy to have you on the platform. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. I appreciate every time you click on any one of my videos. I just want to say thank you so much for the support. It's been an amazing 2 weeks of having a YouTube channel and I'm enjoying the journey. I decided to start a new segment on my channel. It's called Speak On It. Speak On It. And this is basically a segment where we're going to be talking about business news that are making waves and any inspirational business activities that are taking place in South Africa or anything that you might need to know, okay, that has shook the business South Africa locally, the South African business locally. Wow, that was a mouthful. So we're going to kick it off with an exciting collaboration that we witnessed just early last month in June, and furthermore its launch in July. Yes, so from the title of this video you can see that we're going to be talking about Cassper Nyovest and his legacy deal that he signed with Drip Footwear SA in June, and the launch of his sneakers Root of Fame 990s. This was launched on the 8th of July 2021. Okay. I'm so excited again about this collaboration between Cassper and Drip Footwear SA. Okay, it's not new that where we've seen an artist collaborate with a footwear line. Happens every time, but most of the time when it also happens, it happens through endorsements. But this time these people are in business together, so it takes it so this is the 100 million rand legacy deal. Boom. Okay, we love it. So Cassper and Lekau Suhwana of Drip Footwear SA signed this deal at the Leonardo Hotel and made waves. They unleashed a banner. Woo-hoo-ha. Okay, so we have the two entrepreneurs, similar backgrounds, similar challenges, and they decide to form an alliance to build a powerful product worth 100 million. Okay, that's what we've observed, that's what we've been told thus far about the deal. So they unveiled the shoe in 3 different colors and it costs 990 rand. See, Cassper reveals the shoe, right, on the 8th of July, and it's on the Drip website. These are the Root of Fame 990s, very sentimental. I'll share the reason behind the name and everything and all of that, but we need to cut to the chase now. I need to find out how these people are planning to make 100 million, okay, from this collaboration. So Cassper's selling the shoes. Currently the shoes are retailing for 990 rand in South Africa, okay? So in order for Cassper and Drip to make 100 million, they need to sell about 100,000 pairs of these shoes. Now there are 57 million people in this country. That is very attainable, okay? So if we are solely basing it on the sale of shoes, it just needs 100,000 pairs to be sold, and boom, these people have 100 million. That is amazing, because first the number was overwhelming, but as you dig deep and look into it, if they are gonna subtract other costs, because making a shoe, it's a lot, guys. You need to think about the packaging, you need to think about the design, you need to think about the shipping, all those costs involved, okay? But if we're solely going to base it on the assumption that Cassper will sell all the other designs that he might come up with for 990, then they only need 100,000 shoes. So given this guy's fame and brand and reach and his audience, that is very attainable. Okay, that's the elephant. That's the elephant in the room, out of the way. Okay, I did say I'm going to share the inspiration behind the name Root of Fame 990. So this is, I'm just going to read out what Cassper said at the event, at the launch event, to just give us a bit more perspective. Okay, so he says, at the beginning of lockdown, I found myself at home feeling useless as I was stuck in my house and I was in the weirdest place. I used to be celebrated everywhere I go and get paid to show up at venues. Now I'm stuck in my house with no fans, just family. My fame didn't matter. For the first time in my life, it was useless. I then asked myself, how can I package this fame and sell it? I had to make a product that not only is associated with my name, but it gives people a taste of how it feels to be me. I had to dig deep into the roots, hence the name Root of Fame. Okay, so that's Cassper's inspiration behind this line, the design of the shoe and everything, the name. Yes, that's inspiration, right? And also on another sentimental note, I'll just attach the picture of the shoe. There's a pink salmon color shoe, and he also shared that there's someone in his family who suffered from cancer, hence the color of the shoe. So it's very, personalized. There's a personal touch to this. It's quite sentimental. Okay. On the other side, we have Lekau coming in, and we know the story of Drip. Okay, it's also very sad. He came from a lot of hardship growing up poor in Ivory Park. He started Drip Footwear in 2003. So it's been 16 years in the making. When he grew up with no shoes and his grandmother gave him a pair of shoes that were torn, and he decided to redesign it by adding a bit of denim to the shoe to make it a proper shoe, So we see this alliance coming in from two different businesses who the owners have gone through a hard time, So that's another selling point for this, because we all have struggles, okay? Some more than others, but we all have struggles. So if you can resonate with that, that is another reason why people can buy into your product, because of the story behind the product, right? So that's a bell. So that's another amazing reason why I feel like this collaboration will do well. Speaking of collaborations, because this is the platform and not all of us are Cassper, not all of us are Drip, guys. So I'm gonna find you wherever you are, and I'm gonna give you three ideas. I'm gonna give you 3 ideas of how you can collaborate with your local business. Number 1, fashion. If you are selling in the fashion industry, if you are selling clothing, if you have a clothing line, jewelry line, sneaker line, caps, beanies, whatever it is, okay, I would advise that you collaborate with the entertainment space. Why? Because those people have more reach. Okay, they will expose you to a whole different market. And party goers, but paratang groove, okay, want to look good. So if you're selling quality products, it will be easy for you to tap into that market. Number 1, you need to approach MCs. Okay, it's fine to approach the artist, but we are sleeping on MCs, guys. Think about this. When you go to an event, when you go to your local pub or club, okay, there is that guy who's always on stage. Then we say, that guy is consistently on stage the entire night. That's the guy that you need to approach to say, look, can I dress you for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday? Okay, because that's where the parties are popping. We're out of lockdown-ish. Okay, so the party space and the entertainment space will boom again, hopefully, if the pandemic behaves. So you can approach MCs, you can approach promoters to say, please, can I just dress you, or can I give you 3 of my sweaters, or 3 of my caps, or 3 of my chains, whatever it is that you can wear every time you go on stage, or throughout this weekend when you go on stage, just for you to like, let's come into that partnership, you know. And then can you just post me and tag me on Instagram or on social media, tag my company, that kind of thing. That is exposure throughout the night. That is exposure maybe from 6 to 6. I don't know what time the club closes, but that guy's going to be wearing your brand. Obviously, if it's fire, then people are going to come and ask, hey, what are you wearing? And if it's written here, he has written Lerato here, and he was like, oh, you're wearing a Lerato sweater. Oh, that guy that's wearing the Lerato sweater, that sweater's fire, I want it, you know. That is a collaboration that you need to tap into. If you just think about tapping into, if you have a brand, a clothing brand, or you're in the fashion business, think of different ways outside of artists to boost your brand. So if you are selling biscuits or cookies or scones or whatever it is, okay, a collaboration idea that I have is that you can approach funeral parlors, okay, and ask that you be included in their package. If you know how it is, kokasi, you have your funeral parlor with a package that says, okay, here's package A. Package A will come with your casket, will come with the transport, and then just ask them that, can I come in as your local supplier of biscuits? That will boost their company, because not a lot of funeral parlors have biscuits on their packages, and you also have an increase in clientele, and the demand for biscuits will go up, because guys, the funeral business, people are dying, and back to back, you know, and it's exhausting for families to always be thinking, oh, who's going to bake, who's going to do this, that kind of thing. So when your bakery is collaborating with a funeral parlor, okay, on their package, that is constant business. That is a continuous flow of clientele for your business, and you're going to be kept busy, okay? And also word of mouth will spread. Someone at the funeral will also be like, hey, who baked those cookies? And be like, no, those cookies came from Sam's bakery, you know? Or that kind of thing. So your word of mouth will market your business for you. So just think about attaching yourself to a funeral parlor and asking that you be added onto their package, all their packages if you can, but starting out you can start with maybe one, whatever's most comfortable for you and whatever you think will work for you. Think about that. The final collaboration idea that I have is for local farmers. And so say you have a backyard garden, or you're a street hawker, you're selling fruits and vegetables on the side of the road, or your local farmer looking for ways to, out of just supplying a few customers, seeing how you can expand your reach. The best way you can do it is to approach caterers. So anyone who you know has a catering company or an events company, ask that you be their local supplier for when they have to cook. So instead of them going out to town or to the nearest mall to buy fruits and vegetables for their business, they can solely get them from you, and you can supply them with your vegetables. Thank you so much for making it this far in this video. It's the longest video I've ever posted. And I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you'll go out there and think about ways of how you can marry and partner with other businesses in your area, the local businesses, guys. Those are the ones that we need to boost before we can think about going out there and being, let's start where we are. Start with what you can. And there is power in partnership. There is power in collaboration. There is power in attaching yourself to like-minded people. So I hope you found value in this video, and you will go out there and apply one of the things or some of the things that I've mentioned. But let's continue to be inspired by the major moves that we're seeing around us, and see how we can take them and apply them in our small businesses. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.